Rumor has it, pirates are coming to attack. Let's go on an adventure first. Hello, welcome to Badatboard Games, where we're bad at board games, so you don't have to be. I'm Toph Ferguson, and today I am playing through the solo adventure card game, Friday. Friday is a deck building game where we are going to push our luck, trying our best to overcome all kinds of challenges, leading up to, eventually, a battle with the pirates. If we make it that far. I'll be honest, I don't do very well in this game. This is not a very easy game to be able to play through. The actual rules of how to play the game, that's simple. It's not hard. This is not a teach, so I am not going to be going over all of the ins and outs of the game, but I am going to do a little bit of a playthrough for you and explain as I do that kind of what I'm doing and maybe why I'm doing it. Take it for what it is. We are bad at board games for a reason. I lose this game more than I win it. But this has been a favorite of mine since some of you have actually recommended that I play it. So I picked it up, and here we go. I've got several games under my belt. We are going to do another game. To give you a layout here on the table, what we have is our challenges. This deck is going to pop up and give us all kinds of things that we can do, whether that be exploring the island or going out on the raft or fighting cannibals as they come to attack us. Over on the right-hand side is our Crusoe deck. This is the deck that we are going to use to be able to overcome the challenges as we play throughout the game. As of right now, most of this deck is terrible. We're not very good. We're not very strong. We're not very smart either. And so most of this, we're going to try our best to call so that we can get better cards into it to be able to win more of our challenges. At the top of the table here, we have our aging deck. Obviously, the longer we're on this island, the more we're going to age. And getting older sucks. If there's anything I found, that is definitely something true. Brad will attest he's been on this world a whole lot longer than I have been. But anyways, aging is difficult, and these cards here, the aging cards, are downright awful. So we're going to try not to get too many of them in our deck, and when we do, we're going to try to get rid of them as quickly as possible. Over here on the left of the aging cards, you will see the pirate cards. These are the end of game challenges that we hope to be able to make it to and hope to be able to overcome. And over on the right, you'll see our life points. We've got a little bit of life up in the reserve, but most of our life is ours at the moment. As we go through this game, you will see we're going to lose some life and hopefully be able to gain some of it back in order to prolong our abilities and hopefully win this game. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm going to start by drawing two of our challenge cards. We're going to start off with exploring the island or heading to the raft to view the wreck. Now, what we're looking for in these challenges is whether or not we think we're going to be able to overcome them. We can see at the bottom what these cards are going to turn into if we win the challenge. But the hazards themselves, some of them are going to be relatively easy for us to be able to overcome. Some of them not so much. Right now, most of our deck is full of zeros or negative ones. We do have some positives as well, but most of this deck is not going to help us. If anything, it's going to hurt us. So I can either draw two cards in hopes that I get a 1 because we're at the first stage of this game, the green stage, or I can draw one card and hope that I get a 0. I think to begin with, we're going to go with the easy route, and that's going to be choosing to draw one card and hoping to get a 0. So here we go. Let's see what we get. Well, I was distracted. I didn't do too very well. So I drew one card. That's all I'm allowed to draw for free. I did not get the 0. So far, I have not overcome this hazard. I can do one of two things. I can either choose to draw another card, and by doing so, I'm going to spend a life point, or I can choose to fail this mission. And by doing so, still spend life points, difference from where I currently sit in this row. Right now it's -1 with where I've got to be, which is a 0. So that is a 1-point difference. I could spend 1 life point. And when I choose to do that, I can get rid of the number of cards over on my played Crusoe cards that are equal to the number of life points that I got rid of. And right here, you'll see 1. All of this deck, they are 1. And so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to be strategic and lose this challenge. I don't get to keep this card. I'm going to get rid of this card. I'm going to spend 1 life point to fail that mission. And so that was the first card I called. That's actually a good card to call. We don't want negative points in this deck at all because it's going to hurt us as we go throughout this game. So strategically, I'm going to choose to lose in that hazard. Let's go on to the next one. Here we've got two of the exact same missions. As we take a look, we can see both choosing one card, getting a value of 0, not overly difficult. Hopefully we can do it. What I'm going to do in this situation is take a look at what I might earn if I complete this mission. You will see at the bottom of these cards are going to become the cards that we'll add into our deck. This is our deck building aspect to the game. If I choose to go this route, it is a 0, but I'm going to get +1 life point whenever I play this game, or play this card. I'm eating, so I'm gaining some life, some strength. I also have some strategy. So with this one, still a 0, but I can exchange 2 of my cards for 2 new random cards at the top of my deck. I think, having played this a lot and know that I'm going to lose a lot of life points, I think I'm going to fight for the life point. So since we have the same hazard, let's draw 1 card. I drew eating, which is a 0. 0 matches what I need to get. I completed this hazard, which is great, but you will see on this card of eating, I get +2 life. So I'm going to add 2 of my life points back into my pool. And because I successfully completed this mission, I get to add this hazard card into my discard pile now. And these will become my new hand when I shuffle. So let's go again. Okay. We can either head out to the raft with the wreck, or we can fight some wild animals that are coming to attack us. Wild animals allow us to draw 4 cards, but we've got to get 4. Honestly, I don't know if we have 4 points in this deck. We do. We have, I think, just 4. I think we have 2 +1s and 1 +0, but we've got, or +2, but we've got a lot of 0s and a lot of -1s. This is going to be really hard to get. So I'm going to not do that challenge yet. It's a great card, but maybe I'll come back and get that in the second phase. So I'm going to do the raft again. I'm going to choose 1 card. Oh, I should have went with the other one. I got +2. I am a genius. Don't let Brad tell you any different. I am a genius. So I drew a 2. 2 is definitely more than a 0. We overcome this challenge greatly. I get to save that card and add it into my deck. We now can go exploring the island. Again, 2 of the exact same hazards are popping up. Both allow us to draw 2, and we have to get a value of a 1. Not overly difficult. We'll see if we can do it. With the 1, we get a weapon that is a value 2 card. With the other, we get a value 1 card, but we can destroy something, which would allow us to call it out of the deck, get it out of the game forever. I think I'm going to go with the value 2. That destroy is good, but value 2 will help us a lot. So here we go. Start off terrible, distracted with a -1, and my second card is a 0. Well, that didn't work. Okay, I think I'm going to take the route of losing this challenge. Instead of trying to draw more cards and overcome it, I am 2 points away. 2 points is going to be hard to get, and these are both pretty bad cards. So if I spend 2 life points, because that's my difference, -1 to 1, I fail this mission. This goes over here, but I can actually get rid of 2 cards, and these are 2 terrible cards. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. I'm going to destroy those cards, get them out of the game forever. So we can further explore the island, or we can further explore the... I promise you, I shuffled this deck. I really did. Well, we've got +1 card or one-time exchange. I'm going to go with the +1 card. It's always good to be able to draw extra cards for free. Here we go. Drawing 3 cards. 0. I'm starting out weak. I'm weak and distracted. That's not a good sign. I'm very weak and distracted. Okay, I'm 3 points out. Honestly, I think I'm going to do it again. I'm going to fail that mission. I'm going to spend 3 life points. That's a lot. But I get to take those cards out of the game forever. We can go further exploring the island, or we can head out with the raft to the wreck. I think I'm going to do the wreck again. I don't like the 0, but I do like adding extra cards into my ability to win the challenges. And it's a little bit easier to be able to overcome. We saw how well I did that last time. So I get to draw 1 card. I drew a 1. That is good. I was focused. I more than completed this hazard. So I get to add that card into my deck. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'll be honest. That's probably not a good sign. I'm probably going to... yeah, there we go. See the cannibals come up pretty soon. Cannibals are terribly difficult. We don't want the cannibals coming up. So I'm not going to fight the cannibals. I can't win. I don't have enough points in this deck to be able to win against the cannibals. So let's head back out. Apparently I like the wreckage. So here we go. We're jumping on the raft. 1 card. I am focused. I overcome that one. There we go. We can head back out to the raft, or we can explore the island. You know, I think I'm going to try for it. I have a lot of negative cards still in this deck. No, I think I'm going to stick. I think I'm going to stick again with heading out to the raft. I do have a lot of negatives. I might be able to call some more out. And of course, I got a 1. That's how it rolls, right? That's my luck. But I did overcome this one, so I do get to add that card into my deck. Here we go. Keep it up. We can go exploring the island again, or we can face wild animals. I'm going to explore the island. I get a 0 because I'm weak, and, well, again, I am weak. Repeat is pretty good. I think I'm going to try to play 1 more card. I'm going to spend a life point. I'm going to draw a card. It's weak. Okay, that didn't do anything for me. You know, I'm going to try it 1 more time. Okay, I'm weak again. I'm not going to keep spending a lot of life points. I am 1 point away. Nothing does anything extra for me. I'm going to fail this mission. I get to discard 1 of my cards. I spend 1 life point to do so. These go into my discard pile. That wasn't very good. Wild animals are coming. And I'm going to have to fight those wild animals. There's no way around it. So let's go ahead. Draw 4 cards. This is going to be... Whew. This is going to hurt. I'm going to lose a lot of life in this one, I think. -1. There we go. I'm 5 away from winning. -1. There we go. I'm now 6 away from winning. I got a 0. Still 6 away from winning. Okay, I can draw 1 more card. I have gone through my entire deck. As you can see here, it is empty, but there is an icon here. I'm allowed to take my deck, reshuffle my cards, but I have to add an aging card in. My aging cards are up here. They're all terrible. I'm going to select the top card. I don't know what it is, and I'm going to shuffle. Friday is becoming older. We've gotten rid of a bunch of 0s, a couple -1s. I don't know what just got added in. My luck is probably going to be this card that I'm going to draw right here, and it's going to be like -3. This is my last free card, and I'm weak. This might be a quick game. I'm not going to lie. I'm 6 points away. I have to do it. I'm not going to be able to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those wild animals killed me. Okay, I'm going to call all those out. Cannibals are coming. Or we can go further exploring the island. I'm going to have to further explore the island. I still don't have enough good cards in my hand to be able to get a 5. Of course, I start out stupid. -2. That's harsh. Oh, but look at that. I'm focused. So I'm down to -1. And I'm a genius. Okay, I have a +1. I have to get to a 2. I could choose to fail this mission if I want to. Then that's definitely fine. I'm only 1 point away. And then I could call 1 card from this side. But I've got 2 good cards and 1 bad card. My bad card's an aging card, and if you see at the top here on the right, it has 2 life point icons in it. In order to call this card, I have to spend 2 life points, and I can't do that because I'm only 1 away. So I'm going to spend 1 life point. I'm going to draw 1 more card, hope it's a positive. If it's a negative, then I can spend 2 life points, and I can call that terrible -2 stupid card out of my deck. It's a 0. But I do get a life, as you'll see, +1 life. That's good. I'm still only 1 point away. I'm going to spend 1 life point. I'm going to risk it. I got a 0. This game is going to end very quickly. I am still 1 point away. I'm going to just fail the mission. I'm going to get 1 point, and I'm going to get rid of my weak card. Look at that. Nothing like a wrecking ball coming through and destroying the island. Okay, that was bad for us. I've only got 5 life points left. I can go back out to the raft. I can explore the island. I need life points. I'm going to try exploring the island. Okay, I drew a 0. I'm not there yet. I drew another 0. Still not there. However, this one allows me to draw 2 cards. So I'm going to tap that. And I got a +1. I can keep drawing if I want to. But I have now successfully completed this card. So I'm going to end with where I am. I'm not going to keep drawing. I could get a -1. That's definitely a possibility. So here we go. We can go exploring the island. We can further explore the island. Once again, I think I need the life points to be able to pop up. So I'm just going to do the basic exploring the island. 2 cards. I got a 0, but look at that. I got +2 life. That's positive. That's good for us. And I'm focused. I completed it. We explored the island. Our hazard deck is getting low, which means we're soon to go into our second phase. We can explore the island or further explore the island. This is probably the wrong choice to make, but I think I'm going to further explore the island. I want the life points, but I also want the 2. I'm going to do it. Let's see. I'm weak, so we got a 0. I can choose to put one of my cards below the deck. Zero. 1-time destroy. I can destroy one of the cards. I've got a long ways to go. I've got to get 2 points. I believe, I'm going to look up a rule. I believe if I put a card at the bottom of the deck, 1 times below the deck. Okay, so this card here, 1 time below the pile, I can choose to take one of the other cards that's played already, and I can put it at the bottom of the stack. I don't have a stack of cards there yet. Okay, let's reshuffle this. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose to do that. I'm going to put this card under the deck. Now that allows me to do 1 extra card pool. Because that was on the free card side, I can go ahead and draw 1 more card. If this was a card that I decided to draw by spending a life point as an extra card, I cannot do this. But because it was one of the free ones, I'm going to go ahead and choose to do that. So I'm going to tap this saying that I completed it so I don't forget. I'm going to draw a card. I get a +1 because I'm focused. Now I'm only 1 point away. I'm going to spend 1 life point. I'm going to draw a card, and I get food. That gets me to 2. We're good to go. I successfully completed that hazard. I get +1 life because of this card here. I could choose to destroy a card, But I don't have a bad card here that I really want to destroy. So I'm going to just stick with what I've got. Okay, last two of this phase. We can go out to the raft, to the wreck. We can do that again. With both of them, we're drawing one card, hoping to get a 0. We can get food with a +1 life, or we can get books and choose to do one phase less. I'm going to choose the one phase less. What that's going to do is in my next 2 phases, it's going to be a lot harder to be able to complete our challenges. If I draw this card, I can choose to go to a lower phase of that challenge, which will be a lot easier to be able to complete. So I'm going to choose that one. I get to draw 1 card and 1 card only. I did get a 0, which is good. So I successfully completed this. I also get +2 life. Let's get some of that life back to us. And so we completed the first round of the game. We've got 3 rounds. I'm going to get rid of my green card here. Now we are going to try our best to remember to go for the yellows and not for the greens. I'm going to shuffle our hazard deck. Not doing great, I won't lie. I could be doing better. I don't have a whole lot of life points left. I do need to get some more life back pretty quickly. I also need to win some challenges that's going to give me some pretty high value cards. I have a couple okay cards in my deck now. Hopefully maybe they'll come out when we get some good cards in our challenges as they pop up. So phase 2, we can further explore the island. That's the option. On the flip side, we both have a value 2. We can gain a card, or we can double the value of one of the cards that are drawn. I think I'm going to go with the double the value. Now this time, because we're in phase 2, which is the yellow phase, not what we'll see over here on the side, we don't go for the number 2 anymore. We go for the 5. So I've got to draw 3 cards and hope I get a 5. This is going to get a lot more challenging. I got food to begin with. That's good. That's a +1. I am focused. That's another +1. I don't have to draw 3. I can only draw 2 if I want to. And look at that. I went ahead and I won this. So I'm going to stop there. That way I don't get like a -2 or a -1 or something like that popping up and causing me to lose that. So not bad. We have exploring the island again. Oh, wait, I did that wrong, y'all. See, I do this. I cheated. We're going back. We're going back. I thought I won. I didn't win. We're not going for green. We're going for yellow. I am going to draw 1 more card. Okay, I drew another 1. We're at 3. I do get a life point. That's all my free cards that I get. I'm still 2 points away. That's a lot. What do I do? 2 points away is quite a ways away. But I'm gonna try for 1. I'm gonna push my luck a little bit. Look at that, I did it. It worked out well for me. Okay, y'all. Now I completed it. Now I'm not cheating. We went for the yellow. I needed 5 points. I got 5 points. And I did lose 1 life in the process, but 1 is not as bad as 2, right? So push my luck worked that time. Okay, now we can go back out onto the raft, or we can explore the island. I think I don't know, push my luck work for me. I think I'm going to try it again. I draw 2 cards. I get 0. However, I do get +1 life. And 0, I get to copy a card. That's not getting me to 3 points. I'm 3 away. I don't want to lose 3 life. Let's try and see. 1 card is going to give me a 0. That's not very good, but it does allow me to draw 2 cards. So I'm scared. The highest card I have is going to be a value 0. That's not very good. Oh, goodness gracious. And I get a -2. Okay, so now I am 5 away. Yo, this is bad. I don't have a destroy card. I could copy something, but that's not going to do anything to me. I'm 5 away, so I'm going to lose my 5 life points. This is going to cost 2 to call. This is going to cost 2 to call, and I can call 1 more. I don't want to call any of those, so I'm just going to call those 2. I lost this. These go into that deck. We can go further exploring the island, or we can just explore the island. I'm going to just explore the island. I failed it the last time. We'll see what happens this time. I start off weak, because of course I'm weak. I'm going to reshuffle this deck, add another aging card in. Aging cards, as we know, are terrible. I get 1 more card. I don't have a +3, I don't think. I did get a +2. That's good. I only have 4 life points left. I'm going to get rid of this 0. I'm going to spend my 1 life point. Call that out. Fail that. Put this over here. We can go exploring the island, or cannibals come. Goodness gracious, I would love to be able to win that cannibals. But 9 points. I'm going to explore the island. Start off with 1. That's all we needed to beat it. We did. We're good. No, wait. I need 3. See, here we go. I did it again. I need a 3, not a 1. So I did get my life point. I got a 0. That allows me to draw 2 cards for free. -1, I'm distracted. And +1 life. Okay, so I am now at 1. I need 3. I think I'm going to call out that -1. I'm 2 points away. Let's get rid of it. I lost that, so that goes over there. Let's go there. Further exploring the island, or wild animals. Wild animals, 7. 7 points. That's so many. I only have 3 life points left. I'm going to explore the island. I get 2. That's a good start. +1 life. Card 2 is a 0, but I get to put 1 card below the pile, so that's not too bad. Draw 3 is a 0, but I get +2 life. That's good for us. That helps us out a little bit there. Okay. Now, I am 3 points away. Let's draw a new card. Let's gamble a little bit here. Okay, here we go. This is good. I get -1 phase. I'm at yellow. I get to go down to a green phase, which means I need 2 to win. I win. I complete this. That's good to go. Okay. Next challenge is we can go exploring the island, or we can fight the wild animals. Let's try for the wild animals. Let's see what happens. I start out with 2. I have a 0. I need 7 total. There's another 1. So we are up to 3 of 7, 4 of 7. I can double a card. So that would bring me up at currently to 5. I'm not quite there yet. I can destroy a card as well. I wonder what I have left here. Let's push a little bit of luck. I got a 0, but I can +1, or I can ×1 copy, which means now I can copy both of these cards. I think I like that card. I think that's going to help us out a little bit. +1 copy says You can copy the special ability of one of the other face-up fighting cards to use again. So, with the one-time double, I can double both of these. So now I'm up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still need one more. Let's push it. Let's see what we got. I got a 1. Okay, so if I double this card, and then I double this card, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, we win. I don't need to destroy any cards. We're good to go. Okay. We can go exploring the island, or we can head out to the raft. Let's explore the island. I need 3 with 2 cards. My first card is a 0. That's going to give me 1 life point. I need to reshuffle, add in my next aging card. Friday is getting older. Friday, if his aging card deck runs empty, we lose. Well, if it runs empty and then we can't draw a new card, I should say, we lose. Okay, I can draw 1 more card. Let's hope I get something positive. Oh, -3. I got to get to 3. I can't. I'd lose if I leave right now. I have to push it. I have to push it. Let's see where we get. So I got food. That takes me to -2. I'm still 3 away. I'm trying to find a destroy card. A destroy would be wonderful. Okay, it's a 0, but I can copy something. I think I need to go ahead and copy the life point, but let me see what happens. I'm going to push it one more time. Okay, that's good right there. That's good. Sorting 3 cards. What that allows me to do is look at the top 3 cards of this deck. I can get rid of one of them, and I can rearrange the rest how I would like to. Life point is important. Let's get rid of this one. So I have -3, so this brings up to 0. I'm at 1. I need to get to 3. So I'm going to put them in like this. I'm going to spend 1 life point. I'm still good. I have no life points left. I'm okay until I need to spend another life point. So I'm drawing a card with that last life point. That gets me 2, which allows me to complete this mission. So we're good there. I have this +1 or one-time copy. I'm going to copy the life point to get 1 life point back. Unfortunately, because I didn't fail it and I didn't get a destroy, that -3 very stupid card goes back into my deck. That's not good. That's not good at all. We're on our last limbs here. We can go out to the raft again, or we can fight the wild animals. I would love to go with the wild animals. I don't know strategically if that's a good call yet. With only 1 life point left, I don't want to be over yet. So I drew 1 card. We're good. I got 1 life out of it. Okay, I think I actually chose the right way to go with that. Still not great. We can go exploring the island. Yeah. We can go exploring the island or further explore the island. I still only have 2 life points. Let's go with the further exploring the island. Let's push it a little bit. 3 cards. We've got a +2. That's good. I've got a 0. Here's all my destroy cards coming out. And I've got a 1. So not quite there yet. And you got to get 3 or 2 more points. I got a 0, but I get 2 life out of it. I still need 2 life points. I got a 1, but I got a +1 life point. So I am now at 4. I need 5. There we go. Okay, plenty. I don't need to destroy anything. We're good to go. I wish those destroy cards came out when I had that -3, right? Okay, cannibals are coming. Cannibals are terrible. 9 points with that. That is downright awful. Do I try to fight them? No, I think I need the life points in order to go after cannibals. 1 card. We got a 1. We need a 1. We're good to go. I didn't lose any life points. Okay, so we only had 1. Let's shuffle this deck. We're going into our 3rd phase here. This is when things get very difficult. Wild animals, we got to get a value 11 with terrible. That's not easy at all. Or we can go out to the raft, 1 card to get a 3. I only have 2 life points, y'all. 1 card, I got a 2, so that's good. I did get a +1 life. I need 1 more life point. Let's push it. I got a 0, but that phase -1 takes me down to a 1, so I win. I get that one. Completed that mission. Okay. Cannibals are coming. We got to get 14 points out of 5 cards. I can't do that. 3 points out of 1 card. I only have 1 card left right there. Let's see what we get with it. It is a 0, but I get to draw 2 cards, so actually that's not too bad. Let's put the next aging card in. Okay, we're on the last phase, and then we got to fight the attacking pirates. The pirates are extremely difficult. I don't know if I'm going to get to it. I don't know if I'm going to survive this round with only 2 life points. Okay, so I'm going to draw my +2 cards. I get a -2 and a -3. Well, y'all, it's been fun. I need to get a 3, and I'm at -5. That is an 8-point difference. I'm telling you, these aging cards are terrible. Well, I can't just give up. I got to do something. I can't fail this because I don't have enough life points. So let's just go for it. See what happens. I get a +3. That's not terrible. So I'm down to -2. I need 5 points. I get to sort 3 cards. At least we know what the next cards are coming up. We've got value 2, and I can double something. A value 2, and I can sort 3 cards, or 0, and I can gain 2 life. I need life. I need this 2, but I got to get rid of one of them. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to put them in this order. I'm going to +2 with a double. I'm going to spend my last life point to pull this out. We knew what it was. So I am at 3, 0, -2, +2. I need to get to 3. I can double a card. If I double the 3, I go ahead and I beat it. So I don't get to call those terrible cards out, but at least I completed that mission. I've got no life points, but I do know I have a +1 life coming up. I can go further exploring the island or just explore the island. Well, no, they're both just explore the island. 2 cards. I've got to get a 6 to do so. So let's try. I got a 0, but I get +2 life. A little bit of holding on here at the end. I get a +2 and +1 life. Okay, I'm 4 away. I'm going to spend 1 life. I gain a +2, and I can destroy a card. Again, wish that these destroys come out with those terrible cards, but I'm going to pause it. I need 2 more, so spend 1 more life point. I got a 0, but I do get +1 life. I'm going to spend that life. I get a 0, but I get to put 1 card at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to choose one of these free cards, which allows me to draw another card. So I'm going to put this at the bottom of the deck. Because it was a free card, I get to replace it. It's a strategy. I get to exchange 2 cards. So I've done both of these. I'm going to exchange these 2 cards with 2 new cards. I get a 0 with a +1 or one time destroy. I get a 0, but I get to go down to the bottom phase, which means, I get to go 1 phase down, which means I only need a 3, so I did it. Okay. Not awful. Not awful. 1 life point left. We can go exploring the islands. 3 cards to get an 8, or we can fight the wild animals. 4 cards to get an 11. Let's do 3 cards and hope to get an 8. I got a 1 plus a life. I got a 0 plus a life. I got a 0, and I can exchange 2 other cards. I want 2 bag cards to be able to exchange. I can't exchange this one. It has to be other cards that I've drawn. So I'm going to spend 1 life point. I'm so far away. I get 1 plus 1 life. I'm at value 2. I need 6. Let's spend 1. I got 1. I'm up to 3. I need 5 points left. Spend 1. I got 1. Spend my last life point. I get another 1. I have 5 of 8. I don't have any more life points. I can do my 2 times exchange. So I'm going to exchange my 0 for a 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hate to get rid of a 1 card, but I'm going to have to. And hope this is a 2. It's a 0. I can copy the ability of a card. I have to do this exchange again because I don't have any life points. So I got a 2. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's what we needed. Hanging on a thread, literally on the last life. We can go exploring the island or further explore the island. Better card, but harder to get to, as we know. So my first card, I get 2 life. That's it. I have to reshuffle, add another aging card in. I need to get a value of 6, which I cannot get in 1 card. I got a 3. And I can sort 3 cards. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is not terrible. I need to get to 6 total. I'm at 3. These 2 cards are going to get me there. I'm going to choose this card to draw next because it gives me 1 plus allows me to draw 1 extra card. So I'm going to put that one on top of the other. I'm going to spend 1 life point to draw this 2. That gets me to 5. I'm going to tap it to draw 1 extra card. We know what it is. It's going to give me 1 extra life, and it's going to allow me to win that mission. We're getting to the end of phase 3. Cannibals. Cannibals are terrible. I need to get 14 with 5 cards. But man, that 4 would be fantastic. But I only have 2 life points. If I don't get 5 good cards, and remember there's a -2 and a -3, or 2 -3s, and I think it's a -2 and a -3 that's in here. And then some new card, we don't know what it is. I want that weapon. If we're gonna go out on bang, right? Let's do it. Let's see. I want that weapon. So 5 cards. First is a 1. I get +1 life. Next is equipment. It's 0, but I get to draw 2 extra cards. That's good because I don't have a lot of life points to be able to draw cards with. Next, it's a 0, but I get to copy the effects of one of my cards. So that could be extra life, or that could be copying or drawing new cards. There's a lot of things we could do with that. So I still need 13 points. I got a 1. I need 12 points. I got a 0. I can go down to a 9. So I have 2 points. Away from 9, I need only 7. I'm going to go ahead and draw my 2 cards. So that's a 2. That's good. So now, and I can double another card. I can't double this one, but I can double the value of a different card. Hope this is good. +2. That's good. So I would have 2, 4, 6 if I double it. 7, 8. I'm almost there. I can copy the effect. I can copy the one-time double and copy one of my 1s. So I could do 2, 4. I'm going to double this, which is going to bring me up to a value 6, 7, 8. And if I double, or if I copy this double, and I copy whichever one, doesn't matter, I get to 9 points, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. We defeated the cannibals. I didn't think we could do it. That phase -1 helps so much. Oh my goodness. It's not good in the first generation. It's not good against the pirates, but it is so good when you get up into these upper phases, the yellow and the red phase. Okay. This is our last challenge of the game. We can go exploring the animals, or exploring the island, or we can fight the wild animals. Let's fight these animals. I need an 11 with only 4 cards. Starting out, not very good. Got a 0. I got a 1. I'm hungry. I lost a life. That's not a good card at all. Okay, I need 10 points with this card. Of course, that's not going to happen. It's a 1. I get 1 life point back. Woo! I'm at 2 points. I need 9. I can't fail it. I got to keep going. So I did the effects of both of those. So let's tap them so I don't forget. Spend 1 life point. Oh man, -2. Whew, that's not good. Here we go. One-time destroy. That is good. I'm going to go ahead and use my one-time destroy. What that does is, for this game, this is a 0. And then at the end of this round, I get to destroy this card. So I'm just going to tuck it underneath of here. I'm going to spend another life point. +2. I am now at 4 of 11. This is the last draw of the game. Okay, I got a weapon. It's only value 2. I don't have any more life points to be able to use. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6 out of 11. I did not make it, which means I failed this mission. So that card comes over here. And in the very last challenge of the game, before the pirates attack, I die. That's it. I'm dead. I was weak. At some points, I was stupid. At a couple points, I was very stupid. I became hungry. I fed myself. I had some good weapons and equipment, but I couldn't do it. I guess I'm bad at board games. Well, that's it. I didn't get to finish and win. I'm sorry about that for y'all that are watching and was rooting for me to be able to win this game. But unfortunately, this is how this game ends. You lose. I have not. Actually, I think maybe I've won this game once. I don't even know if I've won it once. I think I've lost every single time that I've played it. And I keep playing it over and over and over and over again. I love the challenge that's in this game. I don't like losing all the time, but I don't mind. It's been fun. I lost. I thought we were going to make it, at least to see the pirates come to land and try to fight us, but they didn't. That's how it rolls. I'm going to be doing a review of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of it. It's kind of boring sometimes, I think, to watch somebody play a game, but I don't know. I enjoy watching people play games on YouTube. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you stuck around, thanks so much for joining me on this little adventure that we have taken. If you are interested in hearing my thoughts about the game more than just what I've discussed as we've done this playthrough, keep an eye out for the review of Friday that's going to be coming up very soon. If you are not subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you join us. We do board game reviews, we do playthroughs, some solo, some competitive, some cooperative. We just discuss tabletop. It's me and my friend. We hope you'll join us. So thank you guys so much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell others about us, comment down below. Have you played this game? Is this something you are interested in? To be honest, this is something that I had never heard of until you guys actually told me about this game and recommended that I pick it up and add it to my solo game collection. I'm so glad that you recommended it. It is a game that I am actually going to recommend back to all of you who are watching. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, whether you're playing solo or you're playing with family or friends, enjoy whatever games you're bringing to the table. Have a good day.